Hey YouTube, it's the Plumber Racing videos here. Well, we got the dashboard all done. I made some changes from my original idea. I think it's going to work out well. I can see everything. It saves some room. And I'll show you how it looks in iRacing and how she works. Okay YouTube, I'll give you a quick rundown. I'll show you kind of close up of what I did, mistakes I made, whatever. Well, you see I moved my gear indicator over. I really like it now. There's no more fuel gauge there. It's kind of cleaned up, and just much better. I put race condition flags underneath it. I just followed this radius here, and I forget what they are, but I have white, blue, yellow, and green. I know this one here is yellow. I don't know if they have red flags in iRacing. I did not put any red flags in. Basically, the aluminum, I basically cut it. I drilled holes in it and I cut it out with a wood chisel. I just put it up against a metal plate and start chiseling away. I got a little gap. I don't care. Doesn't really matter to me, but it's not all chopped up and everything. I did the same with the 3 displays. And then I have, not all these lights are working right now, but I didn't know what lights I needed. Alright, so at least they're there in case I want to use them, whatever. But for right now, I have yellow, green, green, and yellow. Race condition flags. I don't have any blue flag up here. My only blue flag is down here. Oh, I have a blue flag down here, I believe. And brings us over to here. The other set of lights, this one is not working. But here I have yellow, green, white, and blue. And then I have my 4 warning indicator lights or dummy lights. And I believe these 2 are orange and these 2 are red. The reason why this one's flashing is because my car is technically on and there's no oil pressure. So once I start my car and the oil pressure builds up, that light will go off. So, you know, we'll get a little close here, see if it matters. Oh, these here things, I had a good idea. Let me get off the light. Alright, I finished that off with what's called a finishing washer. It's a stainless steel, number 14, comes in a little orange pack. You can get it at Lowe's or Home Depot, and they're in furniture making. Well, it just so happens those light holders fit right in. So, I did that with the 4 for the warning lights. Okay. Now, one thing I want to point out is this here light is extremely bright. This one here is from Symprojects. Okay. Now, one thing I noticed is that the clear lights, they're clear but they're still colored, are very intense. All right, and I kind of like the colored. It doesn't have a clear lens. It's a colored. So I put those here. They're less intense, and I can see them. I can have them bright, and they don't hurt my eyeballs. This is the only one that's left of the high intensity, and that's only for when my engine blows. So I really don't care. That should probably be a bright one anyway. But all these here are in front of me are the colored light bulbs. All right, and I'll fire this up and show it to you then. These here are still the high intensity clear colored bulbs from Symprojects. And like I said, once I fire it up, you'll see the difference. Okay, there's my my speedometer. And, you know, the Sunoco sticker was a last minute decision. I had one. I stuck it in there. What the heck? So, I mean, that's it. It took me all day to do it, but I had fun doing it. So let me fire up Symprojects is opened. Let me go and show you what the lights all look like. So we'll go and configure it. Okay. Now, you see the difference. These here are all colored lenses. That's a clear lens. Alright, much more soothing to the eye. These here are all clear lenses. So we go from that to that. So, these here I picked up at Radio Shack. And, I don't know, I got like a big bag for like $4.99, all different colors. So, I just picked them up. I didn't know if it was going to work for me or not, but it did. So, alright, we're going to start up some iRacing, and we'll show you what maybe some of the lights look like while they're functioning. Alright, so I'm trying to bring the oil and water up together. Okay, I can't even see anything. That's about it. That's all I can see. I'm at Dega. So, we're getting close. Now, these are set. These lights are set to go on when iRacing's, when the gauge flashes. So I can either have it set to when their gauge flashes, or I can set it to a temperature. Maybe if I want to set it to maybe a little bit below, that way my light will flash telling me that I need to get air before I do any damage to the motor. So that might work. So let's see if we can pan back. Something's going to light soon, I'm sure. I'm just wall riding it. Okay, there's our water temp went on. I must have that set for temperature. Motor seizing. I still have that set for temperature. I never changed it. That's why that lit. I was playing with that. That tells me that at least I'm getting a warning that I'm going to be getting hot. But that gauge should flash soon. Frickin' car is tough. Why is it that we blow up all the time? I'm trying to destroy it. Oh, I'm gonna crash hard.
Watch your fluid back in.
Alright, so our motor's smoking. Come on. I can't. Okay, well. We blew it up. I didn't get those gauges lit for you. Oh well. They work. Trust me. There's the displays. They work as well. So everything went well. So, works good for me. Like I said, I'm still going to make another one. I thought of even more ideas. So, I'll take you over to the bench, and I want to show you the difference of the LED lights. Okay, so I want to show you the difference of the lights. These are the clear ones. I got most of these from Symprojects, and I think I got some from Radio Shack. But these here colored ones I got from Radio Shack, and I think I like these a little bit better. Well, number one, the obvious, you can identify them right away. This one here you can't. The only way to do that is watch battery. The positive side is usually the bigger diameter of the battery, and then as far as the LED, the longer lead is the positive and the short one. If they're both the same, you just got to flip it and see if it works. But anyway, so you just stick this on, and that's a red one, and you can see the intensity of it versus this one here. I like it a little bit better. And also in Symprojects you can turn the brightness down. So this here clear one looks just fine when it's turned all the way down. These don't look good when they're turned all the way down. So it's just a little more soothing to the eye, that's all. Oh, here's a green one. Okay, and then in this little packet I got, they have these little ones. I really like these little ones. They're bright. They seem to be a little bit brighter. Let's see. Well, maybe not. Maybe they're about the same. But they're smaller. And in this particular kit from Radio Shack, you'll get a little green one, a little red one, a little yellow one, 2 little yellow ones I got. Oh, maybe you get 2 of each. There's another green. Yep, you get 2 of each. And another red. So, you know, if you can make a really small display with these little lights. These little lights are handy. So, that's those. What else? This is what I picked up from Radio Shack. So I got 2 other red ones from Radio Shack. I got what's called a bicolor, red and green. This is a bicolor. I think I pierced this one already. So, but I put it on a battery, and all I get is green. So, I don't know how to make it go to red or flicker. That must be in software something, or in the drivers or whatever, but and that's it. And then these here guys, I got these from Symprojects too, and these are fine. They work really good. You get this little bushing that the light bulb goes into. So I'll put one together here quick. This just goes into here. Bulb. Press this down, and you're good to go. Bulb sticks past just a little bit. Alrighty. I picked up some from Radio Shack. They were just a little bit heavier. The nut was thicker and heavier. It was just more durable. Not that it has to be durable, but and they had a nice rubber plug in here rather than the plastic one, because I found that from working on it and stuff, these were popping out. You almost have to hot glue them. So, something else that I found out, or that I did, was this here is for bunching a bunch of wires together, grounding wires or whatever. Electricians use them. I use this to bring all of the 12-volt wires. I put them all together with one lead coming out. I stuck them into here, and I crimped it, and then that one lead went to the DLC247. So grab yourself a couple of these if you're going to wire up something with all these gauges. Personally, what else I found out was that this is about a 1/4-inch hole, nice and tight 1/4-inch hole, and these here LEDs just fit right in there perfectly. I'll turn that on. It's a blue one. You know, you can, take a spot of hot glue, hot glue it right into there, and boom. Number one, you have a protected lens, but number two, whatever you make, whether it be plywood, you know, you want to make something thin out of underlayment, cheap from Home Depot. You can buy a little piece for $2. You can maybe even get a free one. Just drill 1/4-inch holes in it and just stick this right into the back. Put a little hot glue in there. Boom, you got lights. Real cheap. You can buy a box of them. You can buy these things all day at Home Depot. So there's an idea for you. Here were the those cup washers that I bought. Here, I'll take one of these shrouds apart. What my thought was that I was going to paint these. I was going to paint that washer red, yellow, whatever, and because I had clear lights. And so I was going to paint this and then stick that in it, you know, so that would be yellow, and then with a yellow light. I thought that would look pretty cool. Maybe I'll still do that, who knows. For now, I'm leaving them off. I'll use them for something. So, you know, those are some of my parts and stuff that I used. Let me put this back together again. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you the difference on the lights. I should have went to Radio Shack first, and I mean, I learned a lot doing this, you know what I mean, and I guess that was the key, learning a lot. So, I would definitely, I just really like these here. And they have so many different LED lights. They have square ones, rectangular ones, bigger ones. This here's a 5mm. These here are 3mm. Yeah, so, and that's it. Now, the one problem that I had are all those boards onto the back of that aluminum. I have 3 boards fastened on the back of it, and I need to do something different because it's too difficult to unplug it. So, let me take you over here. Whoops. Oh. And I got these things from Depot. And what I'm going to do is, for my next one, which I have a sheet of aluminum right here, but I'm not going to use it because I want a longer piece. This here is 6x18. I'm going to get a 6x24. I want to go a little bit longer. Alright, so my thought was that for placement, I was going to JB weld these guys right onto here. Okay, right the size of the board. Okay, it would need, these won't stand, so I gotta hold them, but there'll be 4 of them. Now, why does that one stand? Here. Okay, just watch while I build this quick. Come on! They just gotta be bent. There we go. Okay, and then I got these things. Alright, angle brackets. And my plan is to have this there like that. Okay? Right there. So that I'll be able to get one board there and one board there. Somewhere on this sheet, I don't know where. I gotta, you know, once I lay it out, I'll place it, and then that's how the boards are gonna get fastened. Now, I'm gonna just JB weld them. Boom. If you ever use this stuff, it's great stuff. JB weld. You just mix it up. It's like an epoxy. But these will be permanent. I might rivet them on. That would look cool too. I don't know yet, but so like I said, I'm never done. That's coming up next. But I have to get another ProShift board for to finish out my lighting. And I'm gonna get either another DLC board or some expansion pins. And there was a reason why I'm getting the DLC board. I just can't think of it offhand. So when I get that going, I'll show you. But for now, that's it. Any more updates, I'll let you know. See you, YouTube.